Hey everyone. Anyway, it's Monday. Mondays suck. Mondays don't normally suck, but somehow here Mondays are awful. And I'm tired. I'm a baby. I have 1 day of class left. I have 2 full days left here. I guess 2.5 because it's only like 5 right now. 5? 4? We just don't know. It's only like 5 right now, so it's okay, but I have a very short amount of time left, so I'm going to talk to you about what I did this weekend and the past few days, I guess. So Thursday, we went to my drawing class, went to a park is the word I was looking for. We went to a park that's right across from our university. If you were to like Google Maps, Earth, whatever, search the American University of Rome, you'd see that our campus is like literally 4 buildings. And like not just like 4 buildings, but like 4 buildings all smushed together in like a kind of gated thing. You have to like swipe your card. And it's awesome. And it's just like right by like this old historic like wall of the city. I don't know which side it belongs on, like either like outside the city or in. That's not important. It's just like a bridge now. A bridge arc. I don't know. I'm rambling. Went to a park that's across from it. That's the main point of the story. And it was really, really beautiful. I hadn't been in there yet, even though it's like a free park. You can just go in, but I'm never on campus. But I went and I drew some things. This first one is, I like parts of it, but I didn't like all of it. Like I didn't include the background really, because it's all these trees, but like that was so much detail and I had no clue what I was doing, and I was using sanguine, so it's like a nice little cypress tree, and then some tree with the droopy branches and like bushes, and like it was like an enclosure and beginning of another cypress tree. We just don't know. And then I also drew, which I don't really like this one hardly at all. I'll show you anyway, because it's process, I guess. It was like this big basin of like flowery things in front of like this wall that had a garbage bag, which I didn't really draw because it was ugly, so I just alluded to the fact that there's this lumpy thing. So there's like this little thing, whatever. My professor was talking to me and said something, like as I was telling her what I was going to do, because I'm really interested in print making, just because I like things with a process, but she told me that I should look into painting instead, just because apparently I don't really draw with lines, which is also very true, but I draw like a person who's very mediocre at painting would paint, and I've never painted before, so I will think about it maybe, I don't know. So if anyone likes to paint, you should talk to me about painting, because I have no clue what I'm doing. Okay, so that was Thursday. I just rambled for 3 minutes, so there you go. Time for the weekend. This past weekend, me and 3 of my 4 roommates went to Venice and Barcelona. I promise that's the only time I'm going to say Barcelona like that, besides the last one, because whatever. Anyway, went there and we took a train to Venice like in the evening, and it was awesome. I knew that Venice was going to be beautiful, but it was wonderful, and we just walked around and enjoyed the city, and it didn't really smell that bad, and it was beautiful. I had really great pizza. I'm surprised I ate pizza, but I'm broke almost, and I went on a gondola with luckily these is English, this woman there, I forget where they're from England somewhere. A woman and her like daughter, who's like a little bit older than us, found us, and they're like, hey, would you like to go on a gondola with us, so it's cheaper? And so we were able to go on like, it was like €100 for all 8 of us, so that wasn't bad. And it was like an hour or so long, and we got to be in a gondola, and I cried a little bit because I was emotional, and I don't remember which Pokemon movie it was. It's not the first one, but there's one of them. Not the good, I don't know. Anyway, there's one where they're like in Venice. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, that would be great. But anyway, Venice is Venice, and there's nowhere else like it that I've ever been in my whole life. And it was wonderful. Our hostel was awful. It was okay, but it was just very sweaty, just very still air, and it was hot, like no fans. But luckily, like there were 4 of us, and we got split up into our own rooms, so it's just 2 and 2. And so the next day we woke up, we kind of walked around, we got our plane to Barcelona, and Barcelona was pretty fucking radical. We once again walked around, we went to like the Sagrada Familia, which is, I don't know, Sagrada? I don't know what I can't remember what it's called entirely, but it was awesome. It's like this huge, huge church, and it was just beautiful colors and stained glass and the ceilings. It was just so interesting to like look at something that wasn't from Italy or Roman, and I'm so used to like Renaissance architecture, and this was just like something completely different. I don't know. I'll put pictures up on Facebook, but it was fantastic and I loved it. And we also went to a park and some other places, and the hostel we were staying at was really, really awesome. They have them like, there's like, I think they have like 12 locations across different parts of Europe, and it's called like St. Christopher's Inn, and they were hella nice. I think it was maybe €35 a night, but we had like free internet, we got discounts at the bar that was like right next to it, and like on food as well. It was like 12 people in one room, and there were bunk beds, and then you had like a curtain thing and like a place to like lock and put your stuff, and we also had like a lamp and like an outlet that was like right like on our bunk, and so it was really awesome. Everyone was really nice, pretty much all people, college age kids, but it was really cool. And then me and two of my roommates, we went we were just like, well, we're in Barcelona, largest like clubbing city in the world or something, close to, I don't know if it's the largest, like next to like Singapore, I don't really know, I don't go to clubs. Anyway, we went to a club, took a taxi there, and it was called Opium. I know, it was dumb, but it was nice, it was a good time. Clubbing scene's not really my scene, but I had a good time anyway. They played Daft Punk, and I danced to Get Lucky, which was awesome because I love Pharrell, and also Kanye, because Kanye. I could not be any more of a white girl than I am right now with what I look like and me talking about Kanye, but here we are, being a white girl. So we stayed out until 6 a.m. We left the club, which was right, Opium was like right on the beach, and so we left the club because it was hot as hell in there, so we walked out, and we like just like were kicking around sand, and we like stepped in the water, and we met these nice Australian people, and we were talking with them for like an hour or so, and then we caught and it was beautiful, just like the moon, and then the waves and the sand. It was so relaxing, and I don't know, I don't really care about beaches, but that was great. I think it's just Europe and I love everything. So caught a cab home, then woke up, and I felt like someone had beat me with, like, someone had just put a lot of heavy things in a bag and then just beat me with it. That's how sore I was, but it's okay. We then went to the airport, and we took a train home, and it was really great. It was such a good weekend. It was so different because, one, transportation's expensive. In Venice, it was €50 when we got off the train to get a boat, because there's no cars in Venice, to get a boat to our hostel, because we're not gonna just like walk down like narrow alleyways at night with luggage. So that was €50 there, and just like taxis and everything. And since I've been traveling with the university, they like kind of take care of the big transportation stuff. And oh well, it wasn't that expensive. It was really, really wonderful. However, a good thing I bought boots in Venice because, well, I guess Rome, but Europe, or mostly Italy, have destroyed 2 pairs of shoes. I brought 4, maybe 5 pairs of shoes. I brought sneakers, 2 pairs of sandals, 4 pairs, and high heels. Oh no, boots. 5, I guess, boots. Remember that one time I brought heels to Italy? Yeah. Why did I do that? Anyway, so a pair of my cute little ankle boots were destroyed, and then also they're like wedge sandals that I wore to my graduation, which they're destroyed now, and I'm so proud of myself for walking in wedge sandals on cobblestone. Man, and my feet didn't even hurt. I am almost Italian now. Anyway, so I'm down to 3 pairs of shoes now, but if I hadn't bought those, I'd be down to 2. I have my black, little sneakery, trendy little tennis shoes. I have my black boots, which are not very tall, and then I have blue sandals. So that's what I have left. Thrilling, I know. Anyway, so today is my last day before class, and did some drawings. Everyone was like in a terrible mood, and we got out early just because like tomorrow, since we're doing our final, we have to be there longer tomorrow when we present. You have to like make a map and then like 7 places of Rome that you really liked, and I really haven't done much drawing. I've done like 4 drawings out of 7 drawings, and I haven't done the map yet. Not sleeping tonight, YOLO. Anyway, so we went to this church, and the outside was okay. Very uninspirational. Is that the correct prefix? I don't know. Anyway, here's like a nice sanguine thing with columns, and it was on a slope and a gate thing. Who cares? And the inside, it could have been cool had I really like had the focus to like really draw it, but they had set up chairs instead of pews because a wedding was about to take place. And so there's this chandelier and then the archway and then like 3 of my classmates. And it was really, really dark in there. And if I really wanted to, I could probably fix this up and make it look better, but who cares about that? Anyway, I'm an emotional wreck because I'm so excited to be home and to see everyone and go back to school, and I haven't seen really any Kirksville people in months, except there is a kid from Kirksville who goes to Truman here, Kyle. So there's 2 Truman kids here, halfway across the world, whatever. Anyway, that's beside the point, because I just haven't seen anyone, but I'm also really broken up about leaving here. And I could live here if I had like my own space and not some kind of mediocre living situation of things that I can't decorate. And I don't know. One moment I'm happy that I'm leaving, the next I'm sad that I'm leaving. Oh well. So that was a really long video. Congratulations. A million things to talk about, and here I am, and I know you're just thrilled listening to me, and most of you, if any of you are watching this, you'll probably hear all these stories again, and my life is boring, and I apologize, but here we are. I will maybe make one more video before I leave. We just don't know. Maybe I'll procrastinate and make another one, but hope you all have a good evening. Ciao.